Hello everyone, welcome back to Sade's Tarot Tea. So today guys, we are going to be doing an updated reading on Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet. I actually know how to say his last name now. I'm so excited, like I always say guys, to do this reading on Kylie and Timothy. My last reading, I still really love that reading and it was quite an interesting reading. If you guys have not yet checked out that reading, please do so. Go back and look at that reading. It was a good time reading on Kylie and Timothy. I just remember making fun of Kylie a lot because she's so funny when it comes to like her love life and everything that she gets herself into with her relationships. You know, she's been having an interesting year. I'm noticing as I'm looking at a photo of her, she's been going down on her filler a lot, and I've actually predicted that she was gonna start going more natural with her makeup and stuff. And at the time guys, I thought I was tripping because the Kardashians were just shooting themselves up with filler and, you know, doing the butt lifts and surgery and all that. And I feel like Kylie's now, like I kept talking about in my past readings of Kylie, how she really is going to start getting away from that and looking a lot more natural and alleviating some of that filler in her face. I don't think she'll, you know, totally get away from like the Botox or like, you know, doing certain things when it comes to like her face, like whatever she does. I do keep seeing her like try to look a lot more natural and maybe here and there doing something with her face, like such as filler if she needs to for something. But yeah, for the most part, she's looking a lot more natural and I think she looks beautiful. I'm actually looking at this picture of her and Timothy. So we're gonna go ahead and see guys what's going on with them. I'm so curious as to what's going on with them, what they're getting into, and if Timothy's energy has shifted with her, because in that past reading I felt that he was getting really tired of certain things that she was doing. So, and also guys, I am going to upload a Kardashians reading, so I can't remember yet what I said with Kylie and Timothy because I did do a reading on them. I did a reading on all the Kardashians and the Jenners, the two, you know, the Jenner sisters. So and I added Kris and Rob in that, so it's going to be a part 1 part 2. So make sure you guys check that out when I do upload it. I'm so excited to upload that. I got into some good tea with that one. I wanted to do a reading on Kylie and Timothy just because I wanted to focus the energy more, and I'm super curious because there's been talks about, you know, Kylie getting pregnant again, or people were thinking that she was pregnant. And people like to do this with her. They like to assume she's pregnant all the time. In the past guys, I've been pretty good at predicting when Kylie was gonna get pregnant. So if it comes out that she's gonna get pregnant again, it will come out because it usually does with her. But yeah guys, let's go ahead and get started reading on Kylie and Timothy. Get your snacks, get your tea, get your whatever you be sipping on. If it's, you know, alcohol, whatever, get your stuff and sip some Sade's Tarot Tea with me. Started talking my stuff. You already know what I'm about to do, okay? If you would like to stay here a while and you like what you see and you would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for when your bitch pull up. Ding ding bitch, okay? And also give this video a thumbs up, give it a like so that my videos can get more in the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys give me. And please keep in mind that my readings are alleged and for entertainment purposes only and should be taken lightly, okay? Unless, of course, Kylie and Timothy and whoever else in this reading I talk about, like their family or friends, whatever, unless these people step forward and say, yes, I'm accurate on something or the whole video, we will just take everything as a grain of salt and for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Alright guys, so let's get started. I am going to first pick up on the energy of Kylie and see how she's doing. I know that she just came out with some, like an alcoholic beverage. I pulled on that in my my part 2 reading of her in the family. I pulled on her brands and stuff like that. So like I said, when I do release that, make sure you guys check it out. But I want to go ahead and get into Kylie's energy. She is still working on Kylie Cosmetics. So she's been having a really good run with that. I did get good cards in my reading for her Kylie Cosmetics brand. So we're gonna see what's going on with her and Timothy. But like I said guys, I want to first pull on her energy. And guys, I'm just going to do this with Kylie because we just mainly care about Kylie. If you're a Timothy fan, I'm sorry. I'm just mainly curious about Kylie. We're always more curious about the women anyway. I don't know why. You know, it's International Women's Day when I'm filming this, so. Okay guys, so we were kind of coming in a little interesting with Kylie's energy. I'm not used to, well, sometimes like her energy takes this type of direction where she's wanting to go into isolation and not really be so much in the public, but I'm seeing that now it's quite the opposite. Her energy is really interesting. I don't know if this has to do with Timothy, because in the public, you know, it's really interesting because what these celebrities, of course we know this, what they're showing us is not real. Everything is performative for them, and you know, they start living in this like false narrative, you know, when they start coming out with their partners, and we think that everything is Gucci and these people are in love, and or maybe you can see past the veil. But I'm feeling this energy with Kylie that although certain things are happening for her and she feels very content in her life, such as like her personal life, like her business, or excuse me, her business life, I feel she's feeling content. And that's kind of why I feel like I picked up on Kylie Cosmetics as I was talking about her reading and the ways that she's branching out. I started talking already about her career, as you guys saw in the beginning, and I feel like I'm picking up on that because that's something that she's very content with right now. And you know, we're gonna see, you know, Kylie really start marketing more of herself. I don't know what this means, but something big is coming up for Kylie, something that she's been wanting for a long time and she's wanted to manifest for a long time and didn't really think that it was in her reach. In my reading, I believe I picked up on her doing music or something, or getting into some type of like other form of creativity, not more so like moving with makeup, or maybe it's makeup, maybe it's a dream collab that she's doing for Kylie Cosmetics, or it may not have to do with her makeup, but it is something that we are not fully anticipating from her. I feel like one of these deals coming in for her is something that we've already known that she's been doing, so it could be like clothing. But I don't know why, guys, I've been picking up on music for Kylie. Like, I don't know if that's something that she wants to do for fun, or she's thinking about doing it, or like I feel like she's terrified to sing, so I don't know. But maybe somebody is going to help get her out of her comfort zone. Maybe Timothy is helping her with this. Maybe he's encouraging her to follow more of what she wants to do, because she wants to change up her whole, like, the idea of how we feel about her. She likes being a businesswoman. She likes you know, doing her makeup brand and, you know, all the other, you know, brands that she's building for herself when it comes to like clothing and leisure. But I don't know if this is like still in the clothing area or if it's something completely different than what we've seen from her, but it feels like that, guys. It feels almost like it could be music or maybe acting or something like that. But she's gonna get a really big opportunity to prove herself in something that is going to shift how we're seeing her. And she's tired of, I always get this from her, but she's tired of being seen as this dumb girl that doesn't know how to do anything, or maybe she's gonna get like a TV show. Or hey guys, so I just wanted to cut in here real quick and say the other meaning that I felt, because I didn't stay on the first thing I was gonna say, because then I got a stronger feeling of this second meaning I was feeling with this feeling alone card. But this kind of confused me a little bit, because when you see Kylie and Timothy at award shows, they look like they're having a good time. They look happy. And, you know, I feel like I kept feeling this sense of loneliness that Kylie feels when she goes to these events sometimes. Not every event they go to is like this, of course. And there, of course, are some of her friends that are there that she knows in the industry. But when there's, of course, like nobody there, because she's like really awkward. I feel like Kylie's like very awkward, and, you know, she doesn't really know how to make conversation with people, because she gets, I don't know, I just kept feeling like she was like an overthinker and gets in her head a lot. And she does have a Scorpio moon, so she likes to keep to herself if she doesn't really know you like that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she had like a lot of Virgo.
So she's very just like awkward and quiet and introverted, which you wouldn't expect because she is a Leo, but she has that Cap ascendant. So she feels like really awkward when she's at these events and Timothy's just chatting it up with people, especially allegedly when Timothy starts drinking. He gets very social, and I feel like, you know, people just love him. Whereas Kylie doesn't really feel like that a lot of times. I mean, like I said, guys, don't get me wrong, she does go to some events by herself, you know, and she knows people. But when she's with him, it's just like, I don't know, she feels awkward because she's like a fish out of water. This is the first event or few big events that she's gone to with somebody that wasn't really like a rapper and, you know, had some type of status. So she's trying to find her place like with him and find where she fits in within Hollywood, because, you know, the Kardashians haven't had the best rapport with people. So she does allegedly, I do feel like she does get a little bullied at these events, or where people, you know, don't treat her right. And I was feeling this in her energy a lot. So she's trying to like not think about that, of course, and just go to these events and have fun. But I don't know, she ends up feeling like really awkward at a lot of these events if she's not around her friends, of course. So she's just trying to find her place and push herself out there more. And I feel like Timothy's trying to push her out of her comfort zone more. So I'm really curious what this energy was of what she's going to end up doing with the rest of her career as she ages. Because I'm like, ooh, this feels big, like what she's about to do. So we'll see, guys. We'll see, you know, if what I picked up on happens. I'm very, very curious if she's going to get out of her head and do it. So whatever this is. All right, guys, let's get back into the reading. Bye.
Like a TV show, or it's something on air that I'm picking up on now that I'm thinking about it. It's something that we're going to be able to watch, and like maybe she's going to get a little more personal with something. It could be picked up by Netflix or Hulu is what I'm picking up on. I've been predicting something like this for her for a while, but it's also talking about incorporating music of some sort. I don't know, maybe she's going to have guests on, and you know, she's going to interview people or something. She wants to, like, she's been pitching a few things to people, or they've been pitching a few things to her, but I'm seeing her get approached to be more of a TV personality. I don't know if this is acting, though. It feels more like a TV personality, like her hosting, or, you know, it could be a game show. If they revise, I kind of see her doing, if they did Jeopardy, I see her like being one of the girls, like, you know, that pushes the screens. I see her doing something like that. But it's talking about that she's been getting approached a lot to do certain things, and she's scared. So Kylie, I think you should do it. I think that this is something right up your alley that is going to shift, because you've been wanting this shift for a while and you're tired of feeling alone in this industry. At first I was thinking, guys, that it might be about her and Timothy, and it could still be about that, you know, because I do feel like some of what her and Timothy are showing, it, you know, it seems a little performative to me sometimes, although they do look really happy though, and it's good to see that. So, but you know, I don't know, we're gonna see what this feeling alone is about. I don't want to jump the gun and say it's about her and Timothy, because I feel like my gut is telling me that they're actually in a really good space right now. But maybe sometimes in her relationship with Timothy, she doesn't feel like he truly understands a lot of parts of her, and she feels like she has to water down or hide certain parts, because I am looking at the moon card, in my card, guys, as I speak about her, and the illuminating of wanting to step out more and being the lantern illuminating, you know, her path, and wanting to step out more and come more out of hiding and actually allow people to really understand her and know her. Maybe Timothy has been pushing her to do this because, you know, he sees so many good things in her and how funny she is and how much personality she has, and it's talking about she's scared. There's an opportunity, guys. Timothy is behind the scenes pushing her to do something that is going to shift how we see her. I don't know what this is, guys, but I feel it, and I didn't feel this when I did my part one and I did a part two of the Kardashians, and Kylie was in that part, and I didn't really get into Timothy's energy or her energy, you know, too much, but because it was short. But guys, I'm feeling something is on the table for Kylie. You know, she's trying to come out more and be at these award shows, get the feel. I don't know if he's just wanting her to be around this energy to get the feel of it, so that, you know, she can get her feet wet and see what it's like. But we're gonna start seeing Kylie do some stuff, and how I feel Kim is trying to shift her perspective. In the Kardashians reading, guys, I talked about a huge rebranding for them, and more so separately. And they kept, all of the sisters kept getting transformative energy, because, you know, they are having to look for new ways to be relevant. And Kylie, you know, she's being pushed out, or she's being called to be pushed out more, to, you know, make more, show more of her personality, show more of her wit, and how, you know, she likes to look at certain things and learn and teach other people and be more of a nurturer for people. And I don't know, she's going to somehow win over the Kylie, and one of the other sisters is going to win over the public, and it's going to be in a really unexpected way. I don't know what this is meaning, guys, but we're going to see a big shift. I don't know when this is going to happen yet, but, you know, we're going to be on the lookout for that with Kylie. Now, guys, I'm also getting my 3 card in the reverse for reach out. There is something that she's also struggling with. I don't know if this is a health scare for her. These are my red borders, so sometimes they're big red flags that we're not seeing. Now, this could be in her relationship. There could be a health scare allegedly for Kylie, or, you know, maybe there was some type of health scare, or allegedly, or miscarriage of some sort, or you know, maybe she had, guys, excuse me, a miscarriage, you know, allegedly. Maybe there was some health scare with that, or something with her pregnancy happened, if there was pregnancy. You know, I'm seeing something may have happened with her health, or she thought something and maybe it was a false pregnancy or something. But there are some red flags that Kylie is ignoring in one of her dynamics. I don't know if this is Timothy yet. We'll see when I get more into their energy, but I am seeing there have been some major red flags coming up. Now, this could be in business for her as well, but she's afraid to like reach out and ask for help, ask for advice. Kylie is very prideful in that way, where she does have a Scorpio moon, where she does like to hide. You know, she won't go very quickly to tell her family something. Eventually, you know, she does come around and she does talk about her problems to her family, but you know, she'll go into isolation when she's going through, mainly I feel this in her love life. She'll go into isolation when she's in her love life and hide a lot of her problems and not really tell her family what she's going through. And it gets really hard for Kylie to reach out and ask for help, allegedly, is what I keep feeling from her. So it's talking about that there's some things that she does need help with, and it's okay to reach out and ask for help. I also got my confront card, talking about that she's not confronting certain things that she knows are red flags. She's seeing the same patterns of in herself, or, you know, in maybe it's Timothy or the people around her. You know, there's certain things going on that she's not paying that she's paying attention to, but she's also not dealing with. She wants to be in this dynamic. She wants to, you know, she's not ready to let this go, whatever it is. Like I said, I don't want to jump the gun yet and say it's Timothy, but it almost, guys, feels like it's Timothy. It feels like she's noticing certain patterns in Timothy, that even though she does really like him, she's noticing patterns in his behavior that are causing her to worry and get anxious and not be at her full self or trust him. You know, like, you know, there's been a little bit of, you know, trust issues, and them having to come back from those trust issues, and Timothy having to get his shit together and really see if he likes her. I'm feeling, guys, I don't want to jump the gun yet, like I said, but I'm feeling like they had a really bad shakeup, and then he realized that, I think I said this in their past reading, where Timothy was like, wait, I actually do like you, I want to be with you. He tends to realize, you know, he gets hung up on the wrong things and hyperfixates on the things that are wrong with people that he dates, the women that he dates. Or maybe he just does this in person, where he'll nitpick and he'll hyperfixate on certain things. I think he has Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken, and it's really hard for Timothy to relax in his relationships and to let go. He does like to remain chill in some ways, but he can get hyper focused on certain things, and is talking about that there were things that he saw in Kylie that he's like, okay, I don't like that, and he started hyperfixating on those things, and it caused almost this rift in their relationship, where it almost where he was sabotaging, or Kylie, or there was sabotaging, allegedly was sabotaging. So yeah, guys, the last card that I got was confront in the reverse, which basically, I'll show you the rest of my cards. I just realized I didn't show the rest of my cards, but confront, I'm seeing them not confront certain things in their relationship, or Kylie's not confronting certain things with Timothy, and they're just kind of trying to go along with what they feel in the moment, or Kylie's trying to go along. Even though I'm in mainly Kylie's energy, I'm feeling Timothy in this too. I'm already picking up on their relationship, guys. Their connection's pretty strong. It's very intense. Like, you know, I feel like they have a very intense connection. It feels a lot more intense than when I last felt their energy. When I last did the reading, it felt like they were kind of like drifting apart a little bit and then kind of coming back together, drifting. But this one now feels more intense and intentional. So we'll see what that's about. But there's things that they need to confront in their relationship, and or Kylie needs to confront. Maybe it's her maybe she's feeling insecure. You know, she tends to get really insecure in their relationship, or it's shifting. Maybe, you know, Timothy's been feeling more insecure lately, or they like each other so much they make each other insecure. It can literally be that. Which Timothy, at the beginning, guys, I was not feeling that from Timothy's energy. I was not feeling him be very like possessive or, you know, insecure in that way. Like, he was kind of treating Kylie like, you know, whatever. Like, if we work out, okay, whatever. If we don't, we don't. You know, just very nonchalant. He's a Capricorn, so I feel like I felt his energy more nonchalant, and now I'm feeling it more like intense and intentional. And he, you know, is getting possessive, and, you know, allegedly. And Kylie's like that too, but now it feels like Kylie's like being intentional and she's passionate, but at times she feels like she's drifting and like, I don't know, I don't like how you're making me feel, dude. I don't, like, yes, I like you and I like the way we look together and I get caught up in that, and I like the intimacy with you, and, you know, I like those things, but I don't like how I'm acting. It's like she's kind of, okay, Kylie, are we doing a little self-reflecting, girl? Are we doing a little self-reflecting? Am I seeing this in your energy? I like Kylie. Okay. Keep this energy, girl. Keep this energy. We doing some self-reflecting. She's like, do I like who I am when I'm with you? But yeah, guys, dreams come true. And I do, on a positive note, though, when she's not in her head, because she's starting to overthink their relationship, guys. I feel at times she's overthinking their relationship. And that's normal. We do that. Especially as women. We tend to overthink a lot. But I feel like too, you know, she's so happy to be with Timothy though, and have this opportunity to be with him and go to these events with him. So it's like at times she does feel like that, because, you know, relationships are ups and downs, you know what I mean, guys? Like, we're not always going to be secure in that, and it's not always going to, of course, be one way the whole time. You know, it shifts and it changes, and we change in the relationship. And that's what I'm feeling from Kylie. Like, she is very grateful for, you know, this opportunity to be with Timothy and to know him and to have him on her arm, and vice versa. I feel like, you know, Timothy feels like this at times, and go to these events and see him win, or, you know, even if he loses, she's still proud of him. She's still happy for him. You know, also too, this is putting, you know, Kylie around the right types of people. I feel like she's going to, maybe this is when I feel this big shift's going to happen for her, but I feel an agent wanting to pick her up at, you know, some of these events that she's been going with Timothy. And I know she's able to go to these events even without Timothy, I know, guys, but, you know, I don't know, she's been getting in certain types of rooms, guys, with these dreams come true card. She's been getting into these certain types of rooms, but it's talking about that she's been feeling alone and is afraid to reach out, you know, or she's been needing help with, you know, certain things, maybe with her kids. You know, maybe the kids are getting a lot at times because she's getting busier, and, you know, she's a very hands-on type of mom. She likes to do a lot of things herself. If she cannot do it herself, of course she does need someone. But even with her kids, it's talking about that she doesn't have help. Maybe that's what it is too. She may feel alone as a single mom. You know, she may feel alone being a single mom at times. And, you know, Timothy, even though she's with him, she wants to be more with him. And, you know, she want to watch these bitches. Kylie, you just want to watch these bitches, yo Scorpio moon ass girl. I peep what you're doing. She like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all at home, and, you know, I'm gonna go make sure I keep an eye on this fool, because I don't know what he doing. Because I'm seeing too, Timothy he a little flirty at times. He a little flirty. I don't know if I said that in his past reading, but I think I did pick up, like, you know, Timothy is you know, he's becoming a Capricorn men. I'm sorry, but I'm about to expose y'all, Cap men. Y'all are players, okay? And y'all know how to manipulate women and make them feel and know what to say to get in them pants, and, like, you know. So I don't know, I feel like there's a big part of me that feels like Kylie doesn't fully trust Timothy, and she wants to be with him. Sometimes it is overlapping with her and her kids, you know, her being there enough, because she gets, like, in this energy of insecurity, so she's having to battle that. She's battling it. Come on, Kylie, pull it together. We got it, girl. You got this. Okay, I knew this card was going to come out. Teach in the reverse. I'm also seeing her teach herself like a new hobby or a new lesson, or like she goes to singing lessons or acting lessons. I keep picking up on that, guys, so I'm gonna say it. Maybe it's with fragrance more. She's learning more about that, but she's been like picking up more and more like other hobbies, or like a cooking show. I see them asking her to do like a cooking show or something, guys, on HBO, or like what Selena has, or Hulu or something. I see something like that for her, or a mixology type of, you know, show, because I know that her and her sister Kendall like to you know, mix alcohol. They like to do shit like that. But I'm seeing Kylie like is being presented with a lot of these opportunities, so she's trying to like teach herself how to be more outspoken and not so nervous. Okay, guys, so that was my energy spiel on Kylie, where she's currently at. I want to go ahead and start reading on her and Timothy. I know y'all came here for that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and read on Kylie and Timothy's relationship. Before I get started though, let's go ahead and visit her chart and Timothy's chart. So Kylie is a Leo sun. Her moon is in Scorpio. Her Mercury is in Virgo. Her Venus is in Virgo. And her Mars is in Libra. And she is a Capricorn rising. And then we have Timothy, who is a Capricorn sun. His moon is in Pisces. His Mercury is in Capricorn. His Venus is in Aquarius, and his Mars is in Capricorn. Please keep in mind, guys, that we don't have his rising time. We're not able to see if this is accurate in his moon placement. So we're just going to say, we're going to go with what they say, and that he's a Pisces moon. But we're going to keep in mind that that may not be true. Aww. So we're coming in really cute already. So I asked, how does Kylie feel about Timothy? And the first card that flew out was the 10 of Cups. So she's definitely happy with him. She's getting a lot of joy, love, and fulfillment from being around him. I'm feeling like Timothy is starting to really see, or she feels that Timothy is starting to see a future with her. Or she's hoping that he's starting to see a future with her, because I did get my 9 of Cups card. Guys, both of these cards are in the upright, and the 9 of Cups is about wishful fulfillment, as well as the 10 of Cups is about receiving and reaching your relationship, turning into this point where it's transforming right into the next, it's going into the next chapter. So there's been a big shift. As I said, there's been a big shift in Kylie's energy. She's not as worried or insecure, even though she does of course have her insecure moments, and she has her moments where she's worried about, you know, if she can trust him or not. But it's talking about that for the most part she's pretty happy in their relationship. She likes that, you know, one thing that she was wanting is for him to be around her kids more, and put, you know, she had to put her foot down on this. There's still certain things that, you know, she wants him to do more of, and, you know, be more present with them, but he's trying. I'm seeing that Timothy is trying to come around her son and her daughter more, and be okay with being in that role. I mean, it is a big role he's taking on, and he's acknowledging that. So the 9 of Cups is talking about like blessings and receiving those blessings, and everything that you've wanted in this relationship, depending on, or whatever situation, is starting to manifest. You're starting to see your blessings being received. You're starting to see what you reaping, what you're sowing, you know, in a positive way for Kylie. And like I said, there are still certain things that she wants him to step up in, but for, like I said, the most part, she's pretty happy with him. When they go out, she has a good time with him, and they laugh a lot. They have a lot of like cute little inside jokes. So at times I do feel like Kylie worries about, you know, self-sabotaging this relationship. The 8 of Swords can mean getting so in your head and expecting things to go wrong, and to the point where you're pretty much paranoid, and you're pre-predicting things. And Kylie does have a Scorpio moon, so it's like, you know, she's constantly like, I don't know if she waking up and having dreams about him cheating, or she talks to him about, hey, like I had a dream that you know, my ear just rang. Kylie, are you waking up talking to this man about him cheating on you or something, allegedly for entertainment? Like she waking up and talking to him in her, or she talks in her sleep because she worries. I don't know if Timothy talks in his sleep. Somebody talks in their sleep. I don't know if this is something, if one of them is aware of it. You know, Kylie, are you waking up telling this man that you had a dream that his ass cheated on you, or that he's gonna leave you or something. That's what I'm picking up on, because the Eight of Swords could be like, it could talk about fear and paranoia and being so like, you know, trying to predict the outcome of things, and you're causing your own, like, you're self-sabotaging because you're so worried about, okay, when is this gonna fall apart? What's the part when you fuck up? I don't know why I feel like Kylie saying that. When do you fuck up? When are you gonna fuck up? It's like, even though Kylie, maybe I'd be telling, listen, I'm not trying to add to the paranoia, but I do feel, allegedly for entertainment, I did pick up on flirty energy from Timothy. He just trying to be very professional, but sometimes a woman's intuition is not always wrong, but it's talking about you. If you're going to be with this man, you have to trust him. You have to trust him, and you guys need to have better communication. Guys, I can't remember in my last reading if I said that they had good communication or if their communication was getting better, but it's been pretty on and off with their communication. But I do feel like they are working on it. But it's talking about Eight of Swords, like somebody's too in their head and just like overthinking, and they need to express that. Kylie, if this is you need to express these things to Timothy. You're so in your head about these, you know, or maybe you feel like he's not listening and you're telling him stuff and you feel like he's not listening to you. As I said, that King of Wands in the upright. Now this could be Timothy's energy. I'm pulling on, how does Kylie feel about Timothy? So I do feel, as I said, with the King of Wands, now guys, the King of Wands could be somebody that can be very controlling, aggressive, uses power in a not good way, you know. So Kylie, this could be, allegedly for entertainment, this could be Kylie doing this towards Timothy, you know, where when she gets very insecure and paranoid, you know, she tends to flex her status or her power in some way, or, you know, I don't know how she could do this and would, you know, I don't know, there's something maybe she has over him, I don't know, but it's talking about, you know, Kylie tends to flex her power in some way towards him, and sometimes Timothy gets a little, you know, ooh, you a little scary. I don't know if, I mean, Kylie does know a lot of people in the industry. Okay, maybe that's what it is that Kylie does know a lot of people in the industry, and Timothy still feels like, even though he has, I don't know how long Timothy's been in the acting or in Hollywood, guys, or how long he's been acting for, but like, I'm getting this, like, Kylie, like, I'm surprised Kylie flexes like her power in that way. You know, maybe she's helping him in some way and getting him in certain rooms as well, you know, but I don't know, Timothy feels like too, even though he's been taking her to these award shows, and I'm looking at a picture of them, guys, sorry. Even though Timothy's been in these award shows, their energy is really interesting, like, to me, you know. It's like Timothy still feels like he's new to the industry. Now, even if he's not, guys, Timothy feels that way, okay? So it could be him self-doubting a lot. Even though he is getting these movies, it's him self-doubting. He's self-doubting a lot, and like, maybe, you know, maybe I do need Kylie, you know, maybe I do need her help with these things, because I talked about in my past reading on them, guys, that, you know, Kylie wants him to want her more. She wants, Timothy to listen to her advice, and she wants to help him, and Kylie does that. And a lot of her, she actually does, this is very Leo of her, where she tries to help her partners a lot and becomes very domineering and almost like, you know what, guys, Kylie is giving Kris. I'm sorry, she's giving fucking Kris, okay? She's turning into her mother. I'm just gonna say that, guys. She's turning into Kris. That's what it is. That's what it freaking is. She's turning into Kris. But Kris, allegedly for entertainment, guys, when Kris gets mad, ooh, it's scary. It's scary because the people that this woman knows, and not saying that she turns into like a mob wife or anything. Maybe that's why Corey don't go anywhere, guys. But people wonder what these Kardashians do to these men. And allegedly, guys, I'm seeing it. Kylie gets scary. I think I've said this before about her, how she gets a little scary. I mean, she does have Scorpio and freaking Leo. Kylie get cuckoo. Look, 5 of Cups in the upright. Kylie. Okay, Kylie too, I feel like with the King of Wands, this type of energy, this person, or it doesn't have to be a man, guys, this woman that exudes this masculine energy. Why am I getting the freaking King of Wands when I'm talking about Kylie for Timothy? This is crazy. This was not coming out in the last time I read on them. Her energy has shifted a lot. She is more dominant in this relationship. And yes, I did say that in her last reading, but Timothy still had like a lot of the upper hand. You know, it was like, I don't know, maybe she was mesmerizing him. Okay, girl, you like a cobra? Bitch, she was mesmerizing Timothée'S ass, and boom, struck it for the kill. Oh, I see it, y'all. This is why I like reading on Kylie. You guys wonder probably why I love reading on the Kardashians. Mainly I love reading on Kylie and Kim. I like reading on Kim and Kourtney. Actually, Kourtney's very funny, but I love reading on them all. I'm gonna say I like reading on Kylie, Kendall, and Kim. They're my favorite to read on. And Kourtney's up there too. I cannot decide, guys, because they're all funny in their different ways. Khloe is just, I don't know, she's so funny too, and whiny, I don't know, Cancerian type of way. Like, not that all cancers are whiny, but like, I don't know, hers is more of a whiny Cancer. Not all cancers, like I said, are whiny, but hers is like that. I don't know, it's very funny at the same time. I don't know how to explain her energy. But guys, with Kylie, it's just, Kylie is a true Scorpio moon. Look at her, look at this bitch. She a true Scorpio moon. Like, she's very mesmerizing. I picked this up in my last reading of her when she's with men. It's like something about her energy. It's something about her sexual energy and her femininity that these men like, and she knows how to use it to get what she wants. And it's hard for her to keep them, because it starts wearing off and they're like, okay, you are just like really manipulative. Because what kills it is Kylie gets so angry, like she gets mad, okay, and then she starts like, it's that anger. Kylie be getting that anger in her, and you just like, okay, girl, chill. Like, Kylie do not fucking play, and she will cut off. She's in this energy, guys. I haven't always felt this from her, but she's in this energy now where she's just like, do I really want to keep playing these games with these men? Like what? Let me just stack my bread. Like, she's almost getting there. She's almost getting to that point, even though she loves love. But it's talking about she's gonna start moving like Kris, like where she's so excited to be in love, yes, and she's a Leo, and Leos love, but guys, she's going to shift. Like, she's going to become more of a Scorpio moon as she gets older, and she's going to become a lot like Kris. Like, it's so funny where she'll have a man on her arm, but she's not really, like, they're just there for her pleasure and for certain things. Like, that's what they're there for. And I think I've alluded to this in her reading, that she moves like that a little bit, but she's a little afraid of that side of herself, so she's trying to acknowledge that side and not be like that, because that's something in her mother that she realizes, allegedly, that she sees, and she's like, I don't know if I like that. Newsflash, Kylie, you gonna start acting like that. You gonna start using these men. People are probably already like, what, girl, she already do that. Guys, no, she is not fully doing that yet. You're seeing glimpses of her like that. That's a part of her, guys, that I feel like she's fighting, because it's talking about that with the Five of Cups and the Lovers and the Knight of Wands. Like, she gets like bored of these. She's gonna start getting bored of these men and just having them on her arm, but just to go to these events, have fun, have, you know, intimacy when she needs it. And, you know, she wants love, but it's talking about she's gonna start moving cold, guys. I keep feeling that. And she's like, man, fuck love. And I feel like that's a Scorpio moon. When a Scorpio moon is burned so many times, they do become this way, even if their sun sign is a very loving, open, and generous energy. And I love love, but when she starts moving like this, you know, she begins to get into that Mars and Libra energy where she's just like, okay, I'm gonna date you for fun, you're gonna match my aesthetic, whatever aesthetic I feel you're gonna match. Like, she's gonna start utilizing men as an accessory, because moon and Scorpios move with like intention, right? So it's like, what can I gain out of this? What can bring me up? What can make me have this status or reach this certain point that I need? How can you transform me? Moon and Scorpios don't just get with anybody, okay? They're serving some type of purpose in their life. Like, they're there intentionally. And her having this Virgo and Libra in her chart in Leo, what is that about, guys? Status, right? Aesthetic. Yes, love in some ways with Scorpio and Libra, but it's loving for money. So she may end up with an older dude, okay? She may end up with an older dude that has money, that's established, but he will just be there as an accessory. This is going to happen when she's older. Capricorn ascendant, Okay? Want to look like she got the richest man. Hello? Where can I invest my money? How can you help me get to the next level? She's gonna start moving like Kris. I'm just saying. She already kind of is. Because I'm also, guys, getting my lovers in the reverse. We're just talking about that. Although Kylie loves this connection that she has with, you know, Timothy, and they have fun. And there's a lot of fulfillment, guys, and childlike energy that she's enjoying. But maybe something, when this ends, this is what's going to change that for her. And she's going to start being tired of getting her heart broken, because I'm feeling like, we'll see, I'm feeling some problems with them. But they do look happy right now, but I do see that Kylie shutting herself off to love for a good while and moving like Kris. So yeah, Page, as I said that, guys, look, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, not taking opportunities, people wanting to, you know, be on her arm, and people wanting to be exclusive to her, but her being about herself and you know, moving in hermit mode, being afraid to open up to people and give, you know, opportunities to people and that are interested in her, and give them a fair chance. It's like she'll just mess with them and that's it, you know. That's what's gonna happen after this relationship with her and Timothy, because she's tired of this, you know. I don't know what's going on with her and Timothy. Their energy feels kind of weird too. It's like they're happy, but it's like Kylie is finding reasons, or she's, you know, self-sabotaging in certain ways because she gets insecure, and she's trying to work on it, but it's been a really big problem for her in her relationships. And it's almost to the point where it feels like, guys, it's been making her cold and overbearing and doing the most, you know, and pushing these people away. And she's like, why do I do that? Like, what's going on, you know? So guys, this is the spread that I have with them. You know, I'm getting, like I said, the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers is in the reverse, okay, on how she feels about Timothy. She knows that he's not her soulmate, you know, or she's seeing that he's not her soulmate like she thought. Kylie, what's going on? Why are you still with him if you're not sure if y'all are gonna end up together? What's going on? You like him, you're having fun. It's, you know, it's fun for her. It's emotionally feeling a void. Yeah, guys, I'm seeing she's happy with him. Yeah, she's happy with him. That's why this is probably going to really hurt her if they don't work out, you know. It's going to really hurt her. She'll still move on, of course, and date, but because, you know, of course, she's a Leo with Mars and Libra. And for her to get into this energy of what I just said, it's going to take a minute, but she's going to start moving like this. I don't know what age she's going to start moving like this on, but she's going to really start acting like Kris. It's crazy. Probably will even look like Kris a lot when she's older. And I said this about Ariana, guys, and her mom, and it's happening. Ariana acts a lot like her mom, but she's like a softer side of her mom, of course. But like, she, as far as business-wise goes, this is what we don't see about Ariana. She moves like her mom. She moves just like her mom as a businesswoman. Even though, you know, Ariana is a lot softer than her mom, but she moves like that. Yeah, see what I mean, guys? Pay attention to the red flags. So it's like talking about that Kylie is very happy with Timothy, and you know, she's very, very happy with him. There's a lot of attraction and intimacy between them. And I got my attraction card in the upright, and I got my unrequited love in the reverse, saying that they're both putting in the work, or Kylie's putting in the work, and she's trying to be a lot different in this relationship. She's trying. And she's trying not to like self-sabotage by looking for things or trying to predict the outcome of how they're going to work, like if they're going to work out. You know, she worries a lot in their relationship. It's talking about also too, you deserve love. I got this before for her, where she doesn't always feel like, you know, she deserves to be loved correctly, like because she's used to being in very toxic relationships, and that's such a Scorpio moon for you, and Mars and Libra with Virgo. Like, are you kidding me? You know, they always get in very toxic relationships. You know, it's talking about learning to accept the love that she gets. She needs to pay attention, guys, to the red flags. You know, I talked about that in the beginning. There are certain things that she's seeing in Timothy that, you know, she's kind of like turning a blind eye to, or that she knows that she won't be able to accept, you know, about him. She's like, I won't be able to accept this about you. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, her spirit guides are her love spirit guides are getting honeymoon. So wondering if there's an engagement. Is there going to be an engagement between Kylie and Timothy? Is there an engagement? Interesting. Was not expecting to get that. Or Kylie will get engaged. So the last few cards that I'm reading on next, guys, are worth waiting for and keep an open mind. So it's talking about that they want Kylie to be more open-minded to accepting the love that she deserves and to let go of her past and the ways that she's been hurt, and she will be more accepting in this relationship because of the paranoia, guys, that I'm picking up on, and the back and forth of her sabotaging and trying not to sabotage. And they're saying that if you know, you want to be single, you're worth waiting for, girl. You don't, if you're having a hard time and you need to go heal, it's okay. Like, you're worth waiting for. And that person is worth waiting for. If you truly are not ready in this relationship, because I think that there's a lot of stuff coming up for her where she is self-reflecting and she's like, oh my gosh, the red flags. She's also not wanting to confront, but she likes him. But it's like, you know, when you can trick yourself into this false sense of like happiness, you know, when you're with the person because you don't want to be alone. You know, Kylie doesn't want to be alone. So, girl, what the fuck? Wow, guys, I was not expecting that. Her reading totally shifted towards Timothy because it was talking more about like her when they end, you know, and how she's gonna be too. Okay, guys, so how does Timothy feel about Kylie? We'll pull on this one quick. Kylie and Timothy be intimate a lot. He be unloading a lot. He be doing a lot. Yeah, guys, Timothy, I'm surprised, guys. I'm really surprised to feel this. Like, Timothy, their energy has shifted so much. Timothy is wanting to, he does want to commit to her more, but he's having a hard time with, I don't know. It's because, I think it's because like Kylie's been worried a lot. So he wants to commit more to her and he likes her and he's trying to show her more. That's what it is, guys. He's trying to show her more that he's growing and that he wants to commit. Kylie's kind of detaching a little bit, guys. She really likes him. She really likes him. She likes being with him. She likes the intimacy. She likes going to these events with him. But I don't know. It's like, I feel Kylie's just like, okay, you fucking up. You fucking up and you making me worry and all this stuff. She getting in that Scorpio moon energy. I don't know, she get in that Scorpio moon energy, and usually Scorpios, like, they can be so loving and giving and understanding and patient with you and caring until they're not, and they just totally like go cold and like cut you off. And that's kind of what I'm feeling Kylie's starting to do because of the way she's moving with him. She's starting to, yes, she's sabotaging sometimes because she's scared, but she doesn't like that she's been doing that. Like, she's really trying to shift how she is. And she's like, I don't like how I am with you. Like, I don't like that. And so it's making Timothy want her more, but it's also like making him scared to commit at the same time. So like, weird. Yeah, all his cards are in the reverse. This is crazy. See, guys, they act very happy to the public, but, and they look in, like, that's what's throwing me off, is they look like they're so in love in the public. And like, you know, as couples do, you know, we go through stuff with our partners, you know. But yeah, all his cards so far have been in the reverse except the Six of Cups, you know, which is talking about having good memories with this person and, you know, loving how you feel when you're around them. And I'm wondering too if they just, when they are together, when things are good, is when they're drinking. So Timothy, is that when things are good? Is that when, you know, you're like, oh, I like her, but you really like her and show her this attention when you're drinking, allegedly? Are you like that? Because I'm seeing that another thing that Kylie doesn't like, allegedly, for entertainment, is that Timothy isn't really romantic with her. Like, he doesn't, like Kylie will go above and beyond and do very cute romantic things for him. Because she has Mars, you can imagine with this energy, right? This chart that she has, Mars in Virgo, or excuse me, Mars in Libra, Venus in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, Moon in Scorpio, Sun in Leo. She's a very romantic person, and I picked that up in her last reading with him. And it's talking about, she's like, you need to step your game up, bro. Like, she's been nitpicking his ass. As you can imagine, with all that Virgo in her chart, she's nitpicking him. Come on, man. Get your act together. I'm creating this amazing energy around our relationship, making it cute, giving you what you want, thinking about what you want, even like things that, because I feel like I said this in the last reading too, guys, like Timothy likes older things. He's a very old soul type of dude, you know. He likes time period pieces, or like, it could be like cars or whatever. Like, he likes antiques, and I get this vibe from her, maybe older movies, like old Hollywood movies. That could be why, you know, she changed her look. Because I feel like, hate to say this, guys, but if you look at Kylie, she's been looking a lot more old Hollywood, you know. And I feel like, you know, Timothy really likes that, and it's making him like her more. She's changing into this like partner aesthetically that he wants, and he's just like obsessed now. Kylie, that is a fucking superpower. She's literally morphing into what he wants, and now she's detaching because she's over it, because it's not fully who she is. Kylie, it's that damn Libra girl, the Virgo. And that Scorpio get digging into his fantasies and what he wants and his sexual desires, girl. Don't lose yourself, Kylie, in this relationship, okay? You don't have to be everything he wants, but you're doing it. But she's making him like obsessed with her. Girl, you guys, this is an art, okay? I am seeing Scorpio moon work. Yo, Kylie is wildin'. Oh my god. She's so good at that. She's so good at morphing. I mean, look at her partners. She's literally matched every person that she's dated to me, guys, okay? And she has Libra. She's literally matched their aesthetic, and this is what makes these men obsessive over her. But it doesn't keep them there, unfortunately, because it's temporary energy. So they just end up cheating on her, and she hasn't mastered how to get these men to stay and do what she wants, you know? Like, she's like, what? Like, I need to figure it out. But yeah, I'm seeing, you know, Timothy's not, he's like, I don't know, Timothy, are you even, like, what? It's like you like her, but then it's like you're not, like, fully committed. Like, he's committed, guys. Like, yes, they're together and they're having fun and they have good memories and they drink and have fun together. But Kylie doesn't want it to only be about that, you know? She wants something real with him. You know, and Timothy's like, well, I don't know, I can't promise you that. So it's putting Kylie, allegedly, guys, for entertainment, it's putting Kylie in this very paranoid state and seeing the red flags and how these partners, and she's like, we're having a good time together, we really like each other, I do these things for you, I'm committed to you, and, you know, you're not coming through with certain things, or you're not coming through with promises or the things that you promised me, or even down to a kid, you know what I'm saying, guys? Kylie's beginning to get really annoyed of that always being her pattern, okay? You know what they say, Kylie, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I'm just saying, guys. So I'm trying to pull on how does Timothy feel about Kylie, and all I'm getting is I'm not ready, and that he's not even like fully doing very like super cutesy romantic things for her. It's like he performs, like when they're in public, he's like that. He performs and he makes it seem like they're very happy, and they are, because there is like them going out and having fun. They do have fun, don't get me wrong, guys. They do have fun, they do have a cute relationship to some degree, but you know, it's talking about that Timothy is not fully invested. You know, he's possessive over her and he likes her, but it's aesthetic. It's aesthetically, because Kylie's becoming aesthetically what he wants. So it's not fully getting into who she is. Well, you don't like me for who I truly am. And what is that, Kylie? Do you even know? Because, like, you're changing too your aesthetic for these men. Stop doing that. Just saying. You gotta know who you are too. So the next question after that, will they get married? So let's see. And will they have kids? I'm gonna pull on that. Kylie's hiding something. I'm wondering she's gonna hide. Okay, maybe it's that she's gonna hide her pregnancy again. Could be possibly Timothée'S, because I do feel another kid for her. Yeah, see, I keep getting kids. I'm gonna say this, guys. I feel like she's gonna have a baby with Timothy, or like there's gonna be engagement or something. They're very like back and forth though, so I'm like, how is this gonna happen though? Like, they're very back and forth, but it could possibly happen in the next 2 years. If they last this long, okay? There will be, she's gonna get pregnant again. So I'm gonna say that. It came out. She's hiding it. She's hiding something. Or that she's trying to get pregnant again. Allegedly, for entertainment. I'm exposing Kylie. Oops. Yeah, my ear just rang. Yep, Kylie. Yep, Kylie within the next 2 years, guys. Look out. This year, maybe, and next year. Within the next 2 years, guys, look out for Kylie to have another pregnancy. Yep, she's trying. She's trying for a baby. Kylie's trying. Kylie has 2 kids, right, guys? She's gonna have 4. I see her having 4 kids. Kylie's gonna have 4 kids. And she's gonna, yep, as I said that, boom, the Empress. Kylie, you have been exposed, bro. Now, people have already speculated this, okay? People have already speculated about Kylie being pregnant. I've seen people say like, oh, she's probably pregnant or whatever. But yeah, I'm seeing, yeah, she's gonna have 2 more kids. But the father ain't gonna be present. Kylie, what the hell? But we know this. This is what's gonna make her cold. The father is not gonna be present. He's not gonna be present. Travis is present. But at times he really, but Kylie gonna be moving anyway, like whatever the fuck. Yep, as I said that, yup. She gonna be moving like this, guys. I'm telling you. She gonna be like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna use you for this or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. You don't want to be a part of my life. You don't want to be a part of my kid's life. I'm gonna keep it pushing and do my businesses. And I'm gonna manifest and, you know, build my own legacy and build for my kids myself and be my own freaking boss. You know, she's gonna be with an older guy. I do feel like she'll be with an older man. I'm feeling engagement for Kylie though. I'm feeling engagement, guys. I'm gonna say it. I'm feeling engagement. Interesting, guys. Wow. So to answer that question, yes, they will have, oh, well, they have kids together. I do see, yes, that she's trying for it. This energy could obviously shift, but one kid may be with Timothy, but the next kid probably won't be. Will be with a Travis. Now, it could be that she's trying to get pregnant from Travis, but she wants to have a kid with Timothy. So I keep seeing it. She really likes him, and she wants more commitment from him, but she's so worried about him not doing that she's scared, and she's looking at like all these red flags, or she's not looking at all these red flags and stuff like that he's not ready. Kylie, I'm just saying, he ain't ready, girl. He ain't ready. You guys, I hope this reading wasn't all over the place. I feel like their energy is everywhere. Like, oh my god. Okay, guys, so my last question is going to be about the Kardashians, how they feel about Timothy. We're going to revisit their energies and see if their opinion has changed from the last time I read on them. It's been fun reading on Kylie. It's been really fun. It's always fun reading on her. But yes, guys, if you would like to stay for the last part of this, I'm going to be reading on how the sisters feel and Kris feel about Timothy, because that one was tea last time. So guys, the first person that I'm going to read on is going to be, let's do Kim first. Let's do how Kim feels about Kylie and Timothy. I think I'm going to do either 1 or 2 cards, guys. First card, I only got 1 card actually for Kim. And I don't feel like I need a clarifier, but I feel like Kim is anticipating them ending. She feels like Kylie, though, is learning a lot from this connection. She feels like this connection is good for Kylie because it's helping her in a lot of ways. It's helping her mature in different ways. Kim is feeling like Kylie is a little more confident nowadays, and she hasn't really seen her be, you know, this confident and happy in her relationship. So even though, you know, guys, things aren't perfect, remember that Kylie doesn't really tell some of the sisters everything that she goes through in her relationships. So this is from the outside, of course, what Kim is seeing, right? And Kylie is a Scorpio moon cap rising, so she ain't gonna spill her tea. She gonna be in other people's tea with her Leo and, you know, Virgo and Libra ass, right? She gonna be in your tea, but you not gonna know her tea, okay? Keep this in mind, guys, okay, when I'm reading, because it's not gonna make sense. But yeah, Kim is like, you know, I feel like something, because Kim got Pisces, and I think she has Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken, so she's like, I feel like you guys, you know, are gonna end. You know, Kim's like, this is cute for now, Kylie, but, what's really going on with y'all, you know? But, you know, for the most part, you know, Kim is like, she's seeing through that and peeping, you know, Kylie's tea a little bit. She baby your tea, Kylie, I'm just saying. But she's like, you know, for the most part happy for her because it's getting Kylie to mature more. It's getting her in those rooms, and she's seeing her style evolve. She's been I don't know, Kim is such a Libra. She loves seeing Kylie's style evolve, and seeing what she's wearing. I don't know if Kylie and Kim share, you know, like they love talking about clothes and fashion or whatever, but I feel like they may have that commonality. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, she be peeping it. She be peeping Timothy's shit. She peeps it. Kim peeps it. 2 of Swords, King of Wands. She feels like, I don't know, I don't feel like Kim is very fond of Timothy. She is seeing Kylie change in different ways and stand her ground more, which she's loving seeing that. I feel like, you know, Kylie will talk to her sisters if it gets to the point where she really needs like advice or she doesn't know what to do on something. She will go to Kim on things, you know, especially when it comes to her love life. Like, she does try not to like involve her family too much in her love life, but if she really does need the advice, she'll do it. But I feel like, you know, Kim is like, Kim don't know a lot, but Kim knows, she knows. You know, she be peeping. You know what came to my mind, guys, as I thought about Kim's energy with Kylie? Because, you know, Kylie, Kim tends to be overbearing. Like, you know, she's just one of the overbearing sisters. She's just like, so Kylie, what is up? What are you doing today? How is your relationship with Tim? Like, I don't know why, I just keep hearing her say that. It reminds me of the movie Mean Girls when Regina's mom was like, what's the 411? What is everybody up to? What is all the hot gossip? Okay, guys, if you need a condom, let me know. I don't know why, guys, but Kim, I keep hearing that from her energy. Like, when she tries to get, like, she tries to get Kylie to, like, open up about things, she goes, so, Kylie, how's Tim? And Kylie's just like, her fucking Scorpio moon ass. She's like, hi, Kim. Everything's good. What's up with you and your boyfriend? She'll keep it very light. Kylie, I be peeping your tea, girl. You keep it very light. And Kim like, Kim like, sure. Okay, so guys, the next person I'm gonna do is Khloe, because I just have to do Khloe next. Oh, you guys, Khloe doesn't see them staying together. She doesn't see them staying together. It's like she's happy for Kylie because I got the sun card and that she's so happy in this relationship. And, you know, she just worries about the kids. Like, she wants the kids to be happy. Khloe worries about everybody, like, that's involved usually. She feels like they're in this young and in love couple, which she thinks is cute. But at times, like, she has seen, you know, Kylie get her heart broken over this, and she doesn't really feel like, you know, gosh, that went dark quick. She doesn't feel like they're gonna be a family like that, or she doesn't feel like, you know, Timothée'S ready to be a family man, or be ready to take on the responsibility of being more invested in Kylie's kid's life, you know. So she's thinking about the children and how, you know, Kylie just needs to be a lot more mindful of who she brings into her life and more careful, because it's not just her heart that's involved or invested, it's the kids that are invested. Oh, Khloe, like, Khloe's more of like worried about the children. Even though, you know, Kylie's daughter does her own thing, she's starting to get invested in, you know, and like Timothy. So she's seeing the kids are, you know, a little more invested than they were before. You know, she's just, you know, worrying, because I'm feeling it, guys, like Kylie and Timothy, they've been having this big issue with Kylie detaching and Timothy attaching, and it's just weird. It's this back and forth thing they're doing. So Khloe's been like worried about the kids, especially because she also sees, you know, Kylie's letting her guard down a lot, or she's trying to let her guard down a lot. I'm wondering too if, you know, Kylie tells Khloe more of what she's going through. You know, Khloe tends to be more of the, I'll let you do your own thing, and if you're ready to talk to me, cool, but I will also ask you, you know, if you're okay, and call you if I feel like something's up, you know, or something's wrong. So I've always felt that from Khloe, that she'll call like, she'll get like premonitions of things, of her sisters going through something, and she'll call them or something. I always feel that from her. Okay, guys, so next I want to go ahead and do Kourtney, how she feels about Timothy and Kylie. Every time I feel Kourtney's energy, she's like more worried about her own problems. She's such an Aries. Every freaking time, Kourtney's just like, I ain't got time for y'all's bullshit. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, she does come around the family, and she will get she is an Aries, so she does like to get the gossip, but she don't want to be like stuck in y'all's gossip. Like, she's like, okay, I heard your gossip, I was nosy, I'ma dip out. You know, that's always Kourtney's energy to me. It's not like where Kim and Khloe are just like, you know, trying to actively be there for their sisters and be up in their business and invested. Kourtney always feels to me like she's like, oh, this high school drama, like, I got my own shit, you know what I'm saying? Kourtney always feels very Aryan like that, just like, I'm not gonna let this keep me up at night, you know. I'm not gonna, you guys handle it, I'm sure y'all will handle it. Kourtney's a very hands-off sister, I feel like. The Nine of Swords, guys, is telling me that she's just like, I got my own fucking problems. I ain't got time to be worried about Timothy and fucking Kylie. Damn. Kourtney is crazy, bro. Oh my god. Kourtney's like, is my sister, is she look happy? You happy? Good. Okay, good. You know, like, Kourtney will get the dish. She will be like mad of course, like, if you hurt her sister, she will be mad, but it's like a fleeting type of mad. It's not like, you know, and she's also kind of a dick. Like, if she's like, you should have seen that coming, girl. Well, duh, I could have called that. Kourtney's like, well, of course that would have happened. Her fucking Pisces moon ass. She's like, well, I peeped that like 5 days ago. y'all didn't. Why are you guys coddling her? Like, she knew. It's like when Kourtney said, there are people dying, Kim. Gosh, I don't remember the whole quote, but it was funny. Yeah, like, obviously she is protective over Kylie when it comes to her relationships, but she doesn't try to, like, and she likes getting the drama and the gossip, guys, don't get me wrong. She's very Aries like that. She has Pisces, so she's nosy, okay? But it's more of like, I ain't gonna let this disrupt my peace, because I'm gonna let it, like, when our sisters are like hurt and when they're angry, she does get really mad and protective, and she can let it affect her. But that's why she's trying to, like, detach now, because she's like, I can't even hear about your guys' problems because I'll get too invested. I got my own shit. Like, it's like she gets angry about it. It's just, you care a lot, Kourtney, but you be detaching. That's crazy work. Oh my god. She don't really have much of an opinion about Timothy, guys. I mean, she likes them together. They look happy to her for the most part. Something happened with Kylie and Timothy, with something having to do with fertility. Yeah, Kourtney, guys, I'm pulling a lot of cards because I'm trying to get more information, but it's more of like she don't care. Like, she looks at them, if they're happy, she's happy, you know? And she likes to get the dish and dip. That's what I feel. Like, she's such an Aries like that. Oh my god, it's so funny. This was the quickest one. Boom, okay, yeah, you look happy. I don't know how I feel about him just yet, but, like, you look happy and he's cool around the family. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna dip out. Bye. I'm gonna hear the gossip. Ooh, did y'all argue? Okay, what happened? Okay, I'm mad. I'm pissed for you. But I'm gonna dip out. Like, that's fucking Kourtney. And she'll sit there and, like, you know, talk about it with her sisters, but she don't want to stay stuck in that energy. She's so funny. She really don't. Like, her sisters will talk about it for days, and she's like, y'all still talking about that? Like, unless it's her stuff, then she's like, y'all still talking about that? Damn. I'm getting Kourtney, man. She's so funny. Okay, guys, so the next sister up is going to be Kendall, of course. And the last person will be Kris, because we gotta save her for last, right? As Kris would probably say, save the best for last. Freaking Kris. Damn, I knew that was gonna come out. Ooh, Kendall's peeping shit too. Kendall has been peeping shit. Kendall is like, you are not gonna win with this man. Damn. What about what? What? Ooh, maybe it's her forcing, you know, Timothy. Look, guys, we probably gonna get a little bit of tea from, you know, Kendall and Kris, because they're the Scorpio sons of the family, so they be peeping the shit. And Kylie be trying to, like, hide, like, nope, you didn't see that. Nope, you didn't see that. I just see Kendall and Kris like, saw that. Oh my god, this shit is funny. Yeah, what did I say? Kendall knows. Kendall's like, you not happy with him. Why you acting like that? This is such a Scorpio if I've ever seen one. Kendall is just like, you not happy with him. What are you doing that for? Like, why are you lying? Why are you lying, Kylie? Why are you lying to yourself? You're not happy with him. You're just afraid to let go of the attachment. I'm wondering too, guys, if allegedly for entertainment, I'm wondering, because I'm feeling this in Kendall's energy, if Kendall feels like Timothy makes her feel like she's crazy, because, like, he'd be doing certain things and he's just like, what are you talking about, Kylie? Like, no, that's just how that's just how I am. Or you know, he'd be gaslighting her a little bit, and I feel like Kendall be like peeping it. She'd be like, you a little manipulator. I said that. You know, Capricorn men can be very manipulative. I said that. But with the Two of Cups upright, she's like, you're not happy in this relationship, like, but you're pretending, because I have it on my Lover's card in the reverse. Like, she's happy when, like, if, you know, Kylie comes and tells her, like, they're good, and she'll trust it, you know, she'll be like, okay, that's cool, you know, you guys seem happy in these photos, and you seem happy in person in some ways, and, like, you know, you're compatible in some ways, like, he emotionally fulfills you, and you emotionally are fulfilling each other at times, but she feels like it's not a connection that's gonna last, because they fight a lot. And then they're really happy when they're drinking. You guys, the Two of Cups can be like, we're happy when we're celebrating, when we go out to events, when we're, you know, it's very shallow. It's very, you know, it's turning into that. It wasn't, you know, Timothy is turning into that, allegedly. He's turning into that. I'm sorry to say that, guys. He's not really humble. Yeah, she doesn't feel like Kendall peepish shit, y'all. With the Three of Pentacles, she feels like, you know, there's some opportunistic energy going on here. But it's also not a bad thing. Like, she understands, like, why they are working. Are they, like, low-key PR? I'm wondering too if Kendall's feeling like they're low-key PR a little bit, or they're utilizing their relationship for PR, or that maybe they want to do that. Because she's like, I couldn't do that. Like, Kendall's like, I can't fully be out there in my relationship like that. Like, she's like, you guys are kind of moving PR. It's kind of weird. Oh my god, she's such a Scorpio. She's really peeping the shit. This is all alleged, okay, guys? Kendall did not say this. She's happy that Kylie's happy, right? Like, that's her sister, so she loves her. But she like, girl, if you happy, if you love it, I love it. If that's what you're doing, you know, then own it. Stop acting like you're not doing that. You know, that's where Kendall's coming from. Because Kendall's just like, I can't do that. I can't be as open, you know, about my relationships. Like, yeah, you guys will see who I'm dating, but like, you ain't gonna know shit. Shit. Yeah, she feels like they're gonna end. King of Swords reversed to end. She feels like she feels like Timothy allegedly is a flirt and that he just be playing mind games. She feels like this man plays a lot of mind games and he's not who he says he is. Look at King of Wands upright. I'm gonna get out of Kendall's energy. We getting too much into the tea, guys. She peeping it. She peeping it. And she like, he ain't an attractive man, you know. He good at award show. You look good on your arm, but like, come on. You deserve to be more in love. You deserve love. What are you doing? Is it what you want to commit to? I can't with Kendall. She's really peeping the shit. I'm over here like, yeah, they're trying to work on the relationship and they're doing this and blah, blah. Kendall over there like, they a fucking PR stunt. What the fuck? Or they acting like they won. Like, what is going on? Like, Kendall's confused. Oh my god, allegedly, guys. Sorry, I have to keep saying that. So the last person we're gonna do is Kris, and then the last actually question, guys, I'm gonna pull on is if Timothy is good with her kids. Guys, I'm already getting that, actually. He's very hands-off with her kids. You know, so cards are already coming out. Yeah, he's very hands-off. He's not even really present with the kids. He does get along with them, but he's not like emotionally attached to them because he doesn't want to take on that role yet. He just wants to have fun with Kylie and just like go to these events with her, have a good time, and not be so committal, you know, yet. Like, he's still like, and he likes her a lot, but you know, because the King of Cups, you know, is a man that's very like, you know, I like you, you know, emotionally attracted to you, you fill a void and help me in that way, and you know, but it ain't really helping him because he was in the reverse and coming out as non-committal and avoidant. Timothy, you're coming out as non-committal and avoidant. Yeah, Kylie's coming in as, I want more, like, I want more from you. I'm not seeing that he's present with her kids a lot. He does get along with them, but he's not very present. Probably why, guys, I heard Kylie say step up. you need to step up. This is probably also another thing that Kendall's peeping. All right, so since I answered that question, let's go ahead and move into the last person, which is Kris. How does she feel about Kylie and Timothy? Okay, so two different energies from Kris. So it's like, on one hand, she's really happy because I got the 3 of Cups, guys, and the 10 of Cups. So I'm seeing that, you know, Kris is very happy with, you know, Timothy for the most part. Just likes the way that Timothy looks on her arm. And she's looking at it from like a more shallow standpoint, like, you know, like, even though the cups is very deep at the same time, but she's just like, well, he looks good on your arm, and you know, like, he makes you happy, and from what I'm seeing, you look happy, and you know, I mean, there's something about him I don't trust with the 7 of Swords. She's like kind of still side-eyeing his ass because she's a Scorpio, and they always be doing that. But she's like, for the most part, I mean, if you make my daughter happy, I'm gonna try my best to stay out of it and not be nosy. I'm Kris. Are we learning? Are we learning, Kris, to not be nosy and sneaky? We ain't learning. You still sneaky, girl. But I still feel like she's like low-key peeping his stuff and, you know, looking at stuff that he does, or, you know, maybe even like, I don't know, looking out for Kylie and looking at certain things and doing investigator work for, you know, even though Kris doesn't really have a lot of time to do that stuff, but sometimes she does have time, and when she does, she likes to, like, you know, it could also talk about that she likes going on his Instagram and, you know, just looking at his photos to see what he's doing or what he's up to, or, you know, she'll go to look at movies with the movies that he's in. She'll go with Kylie to screen those movies. And also, she likes the aesthetic that comes with, you know, Kylie being with Timothy. It's getting them in certain types of rooms now because, you know, Timothy, as I said, guys, it's happening that Timothy's getting bigger movies. He's trying to win awards and be like a legend in this industry in some ways, you know, and certain art, you know, actors that he looks up to. He's trying to make a name for himself. So yeah, you know, Kris has been like his drive and his ambition. She likes that about him, you know, that he takes his craft seriously, even though he's so young. He takes it very seriously. But she's just like feeling like he's not the dude for, you know. She feels like he's very attractive. He look good on her. Damn, Kris, why you looking at him? He coming as the King of Wands at your energy, girl. Doesn't Kris like younger men? But he's too young. He's very young. Anyway, she feels like, you know, he looks good. And he, you know, treats, for the most part, from what she could see, you know, he treats her daughter right. But again, she's still peeping him. Because she's just always going to do that. Just peep the men that her kids are with. Well guys, that was a very interesting reading on Kylie and Timothy. I had a really good time reading on them. They're so funny, and I love, of course, reading on the Kardashians and how they feel about each other's significant others. It's hilarious. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for when your bitch pull up. Ding ding, bitch. Okay, and I hope that you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for all of the love and support that you guys give me. Please feel free to follow me on all my social medias, and like I said, I love you all. Thank you for all your love and support that you give me, and remember to be kind to one another and love on yourself. Okay, you deserve that. I say bye.